What's up guys, my name's Dave. Welcome to the channel, welcome to my shop. This right here is my new project. It is a 1979 Volkswagen Rabbit. This is episode 1 of the build, so gonna go over the car, go over some of the modifications I've got planned for it. For those of you that don't know me already, you probably may have seen this around. This is my 2012 Volkswagen GTI. It is an Edition 35 replica, if you will. KO4 turbo, it's on bags, BBS wheels, full interior. Maybe I'll do a build biology of this one day, but this episode is kicking off the build series of the Rabbit. Now, I've not posted in a while. You may have seen some of the stuff I did for Vermont Tire and Service and VTT Performance. So if you like that content, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for some more content. So let's start with what we know about the car already. It's a 79 Volkswagen Rabbit diesel, came from California. So the body on it is super clean. Not much rust, just a little bit of patina right there. You can see on the roof. Rockers are still solid. There's no rust around the A-pillars, around any of the arches, things like that. So the shell itself, really good condition. That's kind of where it ends though. The engine doesn't run. A lot of the bushings are dry rotted. Don't know what condition the brakes are in. Tires are all shot. The interior when I got it was all the foam in the seats had totally gone. Now I got the car about a year ago and the previous owner gave me a second engine with the car. The original diesel in it didn't run. He said it had no compression. So he gave me a second engine with it, which was a 1.6 diesel out of a Caddy. So it took a little bit of time, swapped that in, got it running for about 60 seconds. Timing belt snapped and it seized up on me. I couldn't get the engine to turn over anymore. So I knew that wasn't the engine that was going in the car for the long run. So at that point I decided to, okay, let's pause for a second. Let's actually figure out what I want to do with the car. And that's where kind of the project kicks off from now. Let's talk about a couple of things I've already done to the car. When I got it, the seats, the foam was totally gone. No foam left. So I ordered some new foam inserts for the seats from 34 Works, I think. I'll have to post a link in the description below. So my first task was to pull these seats out and refoam the seats. I'll stick in a picture here. And really the only other thing I've done to the car since I've got it, except messing around with putting that new engine in, was to put some coilovers on it. So what's the plan for the car? My plan is to get the car running, driving, iron out all the kinks mechanically, and then strip it all down, send the body off to paint, and then rebuild it to full show car quality. So let's take a look at some of the stuff that I've bought already for the car. The engine seems a pretty good place to start. So this is a AAA VR6 from a 96 Corrado, I believe, 12 valve OBD1. So this is gonna be the engine going in the car. I also have the transmission there, the 5-speed. And where I'm at with this already, I've stripped down all the coolant hoses off it, pulled the clutch off, separate the transmission. It's kind of oily and grimy, so I've been cleaning this up. Already cleaned up the transmission, looking okay. Next step is to degrease the engine block here and take care of a couple of maintenance items on it. So I think the coolant flange, the cooler O-rings. I want to check the timing. I think the timing has been done on it previously, but I should probably check that before I put it in. And then, yeah, start rebuilding it, putting it back together so I can get it in the Rabbit. And I kind of went to town on the S&P Automotive website with that swap kit. So I bought that stage 1 engine mounts. I got their coolant hoses, throttle cable, speedo cable, clutch cable. I sent the wiring harness out to TDC shop, so they made that to kind of like a standalone universal harness. Here's a look at the mounts. These things look pretty sick. I have an exhaust from Tectonics Tuning from the headers all the way back, and just a couple of maintenance items. So oil change, transmission flush, things like that. Also have a luck clutch to go in. Previous owner said the old clutch is on its way out, so got a new clutch to go in. So next steps will be to pull that diesel engine out, the one that doesn't run, bolt all the S&P automotive goodies onto the VR6, get it swapped into the car, and then get the thing plumbed. So fueling, get the wiring harness in, and get some coolant hoses, radiator, figure out all that stuff, get the engine running, and then start working on things like the brakes, the wheels, the tires, got to wire in a fuel pump, and then just get this thing rolling down the road, and then see what else it needs. Okay guys, I think we're gonna wrap the first episode up there. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and in the next episode, we're gonna be pulling out the old diesel engine and hopefully have that VR6 ready to drop in. See you next time.